We're into the second round of the mixed pairs South African Championship. Here are a couple of results from the first round. We have Gauteng North beat Port Natal 24-18. Eastern Province beat Southern Free State 21-11. Border beat Limpopo 22-10. Ekurhuleni beat Sedibeng 18-16. And Natal Inland beat Kingfisher 16-8. In the blue section, Mpumalanga beat Northern Cape 18-14. Eden beat KwaZulu Country 27-13. Northwest beat Northern Free State 19-18. Western Province beat Boland 18-16. And Sables beat Johannesburg 13-10. Our game that we'll be commentating on this morning will be between Boland, represented by Stefan de Jager and Anneleen Stevens, against Sables, Ferdy and Helen Janssen.
And that's 1 to Boland.
Games this morning on the A Green: Boland versus Sables, Northern Free State versus Western Province, Mpumalanga versus Johannesburg, Northern Cape versus Eden, and KZN Country versus Northwest. On the Sea Green, we have on the Gavendinic Green, we have Ekurhuleni versus Natal Inland, Border versus Sedibeng, Gauteng North versus Kingfisher, Port Natal versus Southern Free State, and Eastern Province versus Limpopo.
Welcome to everybody joining us on Facebook Live and YouTube here from Kowie Bowls Club, part of 120 years of history of bowls in South Africa, the club turning 100 this year, so part of a proud history of bowls in South Africa. That's 1 to Boland, so they move on to 2. About 2 meters from the 2 meter mark, so about 4 meters from the ditch. Good weight there by Annelie. And let's see what Helen can do here. Yeah, she's shot. Also good weight on that one. Just need to take a little bit more grass. Annelie changing her hand. Just trying to get inside Helen's ball. Don't need to adjust the weight. Oh, just misses out. Just through onto the 2 meter mark. Helen a bit short on this one. Good line. Again, lovely line by Helen. Just a bit through, but protecting the back. They're holding one. So yeah, if you are joining us on the social media platforms, please drop us a few comments. We can see them on the screens and give you a shout out. Tell us where you're watching from and which clubs you're playing for, if you're watching from overseas as well. And please do remember to share the video with all your friends and family. So John, the wind has died down a little bit from this morning's match. Looks a little bit more calmer. Still a bit of a breeze. Perdi Janssen on the mat, playing with the nice colourful stripe bowls. Just trying to get around that first bowl of Boland. Gets a touch on Helen. That's one in, one out.
You must remember, Jacques, that we're in a very protected environment here. So the players can't blame too many things here.
Yeah, and I have to say the greens are looking in a perfect condition. Looks like they playing quite nicely. I've not heard any complaints, and like they say, normally only the losing skips complain about the green, and that's only when you're not a real good skip. You know when it's your fault and not the green's fault, because both teams play on the same green. That's another brilliant draw there by Stefan. Just a bit through, but it could be in play. Nice smooth delivery here by Stefan. Oh, we're up to 82 live viewers. Another about 4 meters from the ditch. So scores are peeled at the moment at 2-2. Good start by Helen. I've seen her play a few times now this year, from the Masters through to the Lady Nationals. Really talented player. So if you're in the area and you want to come and watch some beautiful bowls, there's a few big stars here. Really good bowls. I can look across the green as we're looking now. Quite a few tight heads, so a few tight battles. We had a few tight scores in the first match as well. Going down to the wire. Another brilliant start there by Helen. Right next to the jack. Hi, Di Anderson, watching from Sables, supporting them. Hi, John T. Here's somebody else from the Northern Cape you might know, Brian Benito. Just asking what was the final score of the Northern Cape versus in their first match against Mpumalanga.
Yes, hi Brian, it's John T here. Mpumalanga beat Northern Cape 18-14 in a very tight game. They picked up 3 right at death. So, I'm missing you. You're usually always playing for Northern Cape. So it would have been nice to see you down here.
Yeah, so do remember to drop us where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out. And remember to share. The more you share and comment, the better it trails on the social medias and we get more viewers. Let's see if we can get up to the record of 300 we had at the Masters. I know the Sables supporters will be out in force. They normally are quite well supported. Helen, a fan favourite, almost getting shot there. Just needs to get inside that ball. One in, one out. And then asking Paddy just to get inside his own ball and stop just level to the jack. Let's see, the line looks good. Yeah, dropped a lot of weight on that one. But it's out of hand. I think he might need to take a little bit more grass as well. That was his last ball. So at least one down, yeah? Let's see if Stefan can add another one. It just doesn't need to get a touch onto that front one. So it's just 1-2 to Boland. They move on to free 2 after 4 ends. And they seem to be favouring this 4 meter length. Matt has moved up a little bit. Great weight on that one again. Now for those new to the sport of lawn bowls, we play with a bowl that has a bit of a bias. If you look at the shoulder, you'll see it's not perfectly round, so it turns to what we call the small side. Yeah, it's a great sport to try if you're new to it. So if you're watching this and you're not a bowler, so yeah, if you are a bowler, remember to share this on your wall as well, so the non-bowlers can see it as well and get introduced to our wonderful sport, so we can grow our numbers, get more sponsorships. That's another great weight there.
Yeah, and just for Brian, Northern Cape are trailing Eden 4-3 after 4 ends, so we'll keep you updated on that particular match.
Yes, Brian, we'll be giving you updates as we get along. We normally try to do it when about 5 or between 5 and 10 ends. We'll give you updates on all the other scores as well as on the sea green. We'll be sending our runners up there to get you the scores at some stage, but it's still early days. A lot of action still to happen here, so we'll give you update as soon as the scores are a bit more concrete. Yeah, it's a good one. Helen's on her way. Yeah, just needs to get inside. Oh, that was close. Yeah, John T. Brian's telling you to give regards to the family and friends, and to Judy, who was running away, not wanting to commentate. And he's glad to hear your voice.
Yeah, the last time you probably heard my voice was in the Blue Fox.
just short on that one. But he's protecting that ball. Thanks, John T. He's quickly off to get the scores on the top green for us. I think he's also escaping to get into the sun a bit. It's quite cold here in the shade where we're standing, but it's the best view. So yeah, it looks like Boland is only holding one. Ferdi on the front hand. He'll just want to get a touch onto that shot ball. Move it out, make it free. It's not bad, he's getting it. Yeah, he got the result. So he got 2, maybe 3. Yeah, it looks like it's 2 down. Playing with a little bit more weight here, Stefan. Just wants to get a touch onto that front ball. Yeah, and he's actually given himself another result here. A good end here. Let's see if we can give you a better view of the action, where the jack is. Oh. Helen indicating that it is could be in their favor. For the measure, but it was a good result there by Stefan. It was well worth the try. He was actually 2 down there, so even if this one, oh, what a wonderful draw here by the skip, Ferdi. I think he's probably made it at least one measure for second, but Helen favours herself. Let's see the going down for the measure. Using the string measure as players. As you know, when the umpires are called, they use the fancy equipment, the telescopes and all that stuff. So it looks like, yeah, it's 2-2 to Sables, and they take the lead on 4-3 after 5 ends. Helen on the match, she places it on the 2-meter mark. Let's see what length she decides on. It looks like this one might be a bit shortish than the other ones. Will be further than the 23 meters. We're testing out a few new technology, so you'll be able to see that we can move the camera around a little bit. Give you a better shot of the heads. Most of the players will try not to get into it. It's just short on that one, just over the 23-meter mark, that ball. So she's about 2 meters short, so it's on the 25. And ball falls over. I think this one might run through. Yeah, it's about 3 meters through. Helen Jansen on the mat. So yeah, this is the blue section. Helen and Ferdi playing from Rustenburg. Oh, getting a toucher there, picking it up. Toucher being marked. So yeah, give us an idea. Are you enjoying the bowls? Where are you watching from? It's wonderful to be able to bring you these games here from this wonderful venue. It's quite a nice sunny day. Just needs to finish here. It's a good second shot. That's a measure. So Helen is closer than we thought. Looks to be good. I'll see if I can get a side view for us. Just through there. It was a bit of a dangerous shot to play there. Could have moved Helen up. Onto the jack. The ball is standing on its rolling edge. So well taken care here by everybody at Kowie Bowls Club. Wonderful venue. Really enjoying the trip down here. Yesterday, while we were coming down here, let's see what Ferdy does. He's playing onto that probably second shot just to get a touch on there, maybe on the inside of it. Oh, unfortunately moves it in. So yeah, this club turning 100 this year. So reach history. We had that shot ball. See if I'm just moving his own shot ball out. One in, one out. Oh, just missing out on that shot ball. He almost got hold of that one. So if you're in the area, come and join us here at the club. Come and say hello. It's a wonderful venue. It's a wonderful day, and there's some wonderful bowls being played. Nice and colorful. And he looks to be on a good weight here. Just needs to get inside that one. Oh, wonderful. Just needs to beat that one, and then I think he's made it. Good second shot. He's still down by the one. Let's see if Stefan can get. Oh, the player's crowding the head a little bit. Oh, just needs to get inside. Helen's one. Oh, I think he could be close. Yeah, it's 2 shots. So Boland taking the lead here. Going past Sables, going on to 5. 5-4. After 6 ends. Jonty back from his excursion there on the sea green. Enjoyed the sun that side.
Yeah, I did indeed. Yeah, a couple of updates for you. Ekuleni 5, Natal Inland North, Border 2, Sedibeng 3, Gauteng North 3, Kingfisher 3, Port Natal 9, Southern Free State 5, and Eastern Province 9, Limpopo 1.
Jonty, we're very happy about that Eastern Province score at this stage. Local support.
Yes, that's right. On our green, we've got Boland 5-4 ahead. Northern Free State leading Western Province 7-6. Mpumalanga and Johannesburg 3-all, Northern Cape and Eden 4-all, and KZN Country are trailing Northwest 8-3.
Oh, wonderful draw here by Annelie. Just really putting the pressure on Helen Janssen. Stefan de Jager and Annelie Stevens, coming from Bredasdorp, where another famous bowler comes from, Anneke Sneeman, now playing for Western Province, going to the Commonwealth, hoping to bring back gold for us. That's going to be good to watch our players on that side. I think the Commonwealth in Birmingham will favour our sides, a bit slower than the Australian greens. Yeah, a good draw here by the Boland side. Looks like they're holding free here. Sorry about that. Just forgetting to switch there, so you missed a few good balls here. Looks like Sables are in trouble here. Looks like they could be 4 down. Paddy with his second last ball. Looks to be on a good line here. It's all about the weight. Will it finish? Oh, just short, but I think he's limited the damage there. We'll have to see what happens. But he still has 1 ball left. Stefan just wants to get inside that one. He doesn't want to get a touch onto Ferdy's ball. Oh, he is blocking Ferdy from getting a touch onto his own ball now. I think Ferdy could be in 2 minds here. Does he draw to save or go aggressively for those free balls that are holding? Maybe take them out. Let's see what he sets up for. Looks to be on to the backhand. It's not going to be short, this one. Oh, just misses the jack. If he moved that one back, he would have had 2. His other option might have been going for those 3. It looks like it was only 2 there. I saw Helen had 1 close there. So Boland move on to 7. score 7-4.
Just the way he was walking, I said, Bobby
Helen holding shot there. We're joined here by the oldest member here at the club, Don Armstrong, responsible for the flag raising this morning. Welcome, Don. Yeah, just up.
Yes, it's a pleasure being here on such a wonderful place. Seeing the colours, what a lovely place to be, what a pleasure it is to have such a lot of good company here.
Yeah, the game is. How long have you been playing, Don?
I was a novice in 1974. 1978, correction.
Okay.
And so that puts me down to 40 odd years.
Yeah, and the game has changed a lot. It looks a lot different with all the coloured bowls on the green.
Yes, it has certainly changed a lot with all the coloured bowls on.
Yeah, even the clothes are quite colourful. The clothes they are wearing.
Oh yes, absolutely. And what pleases me, not only to see the old timers still playing, but to see the younger persons coming through to the extent that they are.
Yeah. I heard Heather this morning mention that our average age of our membership have actually dropped from over 70 to about 66 of new members joining. So it's definitely moving in the right direction. And the nice thing about bowls is it's a game that everyone can play. I saw the other day an 8-year-old playing a guy who was 100 years old in Australia.
Yes, lovely. It just tells you, and the good thing about it is, from a physical point of view, from a mental point of view, from a social point, it gives you all you need to have in life. That was a wonderful bowl too.
Yeah, no.
People don't realise how much skill there is to play as accurately as that in on a rink as big as this.
No, no, definitely, Don. And you're still playing quite actively?
Yes, I'm trying to keep up with the youngsters. Now and again I get a touch shot or two, and maybe 3 or 4. So I keep trying to do, it's not a case of winning, it's a case of beating the opposition.
Oh, well, like I always say, is as soon as that ball is out of your hand, there's nothing much you can do after that. Then it's down to what you put in before and where it ends up. And if it's your day, it's your day. And if it's not, it just rolls that 1 meter or 2 centimeters through.
It's the ability to maintain the concentration that you need all the way through.
No, definitely. Yeah, I think that's the one of the big health benefits of bowls. It keeps your mind active and keeps you that muscle memory over the years. And I think quite a few of the older players are quite scared because all these 15-year-olds who are starting now and playing all these big tournaments like the junior nationals and then the under 30 masters and all these stuff, by the time they get to 40, they have 40 years of muscle memory.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you bump into,
Just close to your mouth.
having seen you, you've got Bobby Donnelly. Now, when up playing in the Transvaal, we used to meet on a regular basis. And at that stage, we used to have inter-districts up there as well. And we used to also, the annual general meeting of Bowls South Africa was held once a year at the time of the annual general, and all the committee members, executive members of the various districts used to come together. That doesn't happen anymore, regretfully. But I see here in 1993, I think it was, I can remember marking Neil Burkett in the Masters at Discovery, and he was playing against Kevin Campbell on that day, having recently returned from Australia. These are all memories that are so valuable in later life.
Oh no, and Neil playing again today.
He is.
After playing in the Nationals men's final against Jason Evans and narrowly losing by 1 point. In the final score was 21-20 in favour of Jason at the men's nationals up in Edenvale.
That brings back another memory. Jason Evans started playing bowls as a schoolboy at a club called Randfontein. On a Friday afternoon, there was always a gathering from the school, and not only Jason Evans, but several others are still playing bowls. Others that one remembers now, and those that are still playing the national team. Rika Lynn is another one that grew up with her family as a teenager. These are, and to think they're still playing with so much interest in the game.
Oh, no, that's a nice thing about lawn bowls is multiple generations can play. And most people who started at a later age wish they knew about the sport a lot earlier. I had one guy the other day who told me he wished he didn't start playing golf and rather stuck to bowls from the start because it you don't lose the ball on the green.
Well, you can.
Can't believe it. Believe it, yeah.
But thanks, Don, for joining us.
No, it's only
Giving
a
us a-
pleasure. What an advantage, what a pleasure, privilege it is to be able to raise the flag this morning. Thank you very much, Santi.
Yeah, no. Thanks.
Thanks, Don.
Oh, Ferry just moving the jack backwards, making that from 1 down to 2. Perfect weight there, just needs to adjust his line. There by Stefan. Oh, Stefan drawing in there, getting right onto the jack.
An update on our green at the moment on the blue section. Northern Free State are leading Western Province 9-7. Mpumalanga are leading Joburg 10-7. Northern Cape and Eden are 6-all. And KZN and Northwest are leading KZN 18-3.
Yeah, they're mostly on 8 ends, playing the 9th. So moving quite fast. They've been playing now for 52 minutes, or just about 50 minutes, an hour. So they most are halfway. We just all slipped out there just to go and change battery packs and get scores for you guys. So thanks for bearing with us. Shanti, update there from the other side.
Yeah, the red section, Ekurhuleni are leading Natal Inland 9-4. Border leading Sedibeng 7-5. Gauteng North are trailing Kingfisher 4-9. Port Natal are leading Southern Free State 12-6. And Eastern Province are leading Limpopo 17-1. On our rink here, we have in the blue section, Northwest are leading KZN Country 18-4. Eden are leading Northern Cape 8-6. Mpumalanga are leading Johannesburg 11-7. And Northern Free State are leading Western Province 12-7.
Stefan going on the drive there, unfortunately just connecting with one of his front bowls. Nothing changes much. It's still 1-2 Sables. They move on to 11. Score there 11-7 in favour of Sables, and that's after 10 ends. So 8 more to go. For those who don't know, they're playing free bowls, pairs, 15 ends. Burned ends get replayed. Good start here by Helen. This is on the 2 meter mark. She's moved them at about to the 3 meter, maybe 4 meter mark. Favouring the long ends. Welcome back, Bugs. Had a lovely lunch. How's the weather outside the club?
We are also watching the second game very, very closely as Neil Burkett is playing, and he had a stint in the Eastern Province for a while. He's now back with Western Province, and they are trailing North Free State by 12 shots to 8.
Yeah, and as I look across, it looks like it could be Northern Free State holding 2, yeah?
They could be lying 3 now.
Could be difficult to see with that
With that
side ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Neil not taking a lot of time on the mat with this delivery. Let's back to the action here. It looks like it's shot for you guys. Player's just standing in the way.
Oh, he's running it.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
picking up
taking
the
it right
chance,
through.
Good,
No, she.
good shot there by Helen. So right in the ditch. See if we can get you a shot of the ball in the ditch with the ability to move the cameras down. Yeah.
Sables look like they could be lying too. But we'll just have a look.
Yeah, no, it's definitely 2 there. The one in the ditch and the other one. You can see from the angle from the camera. It last wood of hers that she moved up is just about 30 centimeters from the ditch.
Here's Ferdy trying to put another one in.
Free,
Looks
yeah.
very positive.
Just needs to hold up at the end. It's going to be close. Will it stay on?
Oh.
It just drops. Doesn't need to adjust his weight too much to get that one to hold on. Unfortunately, not saved by the greenkeeper. Stefan also close. Oh. Both skips just needing to deduct centimeters of that. Not easy to draw so close to the ditch. It's taking a bit of a wider line here. Will it? Yeah, it's going to be well adjusted. I think he used a bit of new grass there on the outside to stop the ball.
Yeah. And that actually looks fairly close.
Okay, look at the camera.
And the blue one,
No,
is it not got in?
it's not far enough. It needs about another half a meter to be in, but it could be cutting off that.
That side bowl.
That side bowl of Helen that was holding.
So they're still holding two.
They're still holding two there.
One in the ditch.
See if Fad can repeat that last shot. He's playing this one a bit narrower than the other one. He'll hope not to promote one of the other balls up, but it could be. No, it's the same line as that first ball he did. Just needed to use that new line on the outside to maybe slow down that 2 centimeters. Stefan basically just needs to add another 30 centimeters to be second shot, and maybe shot. It's not far off if he has the same line as his previous one. Or he can promote his own ball up. He has 3 balls he can promote. So it looks like he's quite playing positively into the head. Yeah, getting it just. Yeah, that's. Yeah, looks like 2, maybe a measure for the third one.
Just 2.
Just wait for indication.
Yeah, I had it.
Okay. So that's 2.
2.
They've taken a substantial 13-7.
They have, eh?
Oh.
And Eastern Province was 17-1 ahead.
Very good.
And Johannesburg actually have closed the gap on Mpumalanga. They're 11-10 now.
But do I see KZN down there as being 4 down to 23?
That's KZN country.
Is it?
Yeah, they're down
Am I right in
23-4.
reading that?
Yeah, against Northwest.
Against Northwest, yeah. That's a substantial lead.
Sorry, EP are playing. EP are leading Limpopo 17-1 after 9 ends.
On the northwest side, what's her name? Let me just quickly get her name, yeah.
Neil. Oh, this one through. The guys are not spending much time on the mat at all, eh? They get on and throw. And look at that, look what it is. It's on the inside. It might be the shot.
Helen just running through. The northwest side, Lizandri Hildebrandt is still under 20.
Yeah.
She competed in Bloemfontein at the under 20 junior nationals.
And now 14-11.
Boland holding 2 here, an Al green.
Yeah, our interest actually jumped to the second drink where Neil Burkett is playing. He's just picked up 3 and has now got back into the game. The score being 14-11.
We'll be covering Neil Burkett in the last day as well, so we'll have him on the green.
Yes.
Basically before the finals on Sunday, so Saturday.
Oh, Boland lying 2 here. Boland are still lying 2, but
Yeah,
they're
with Annalie's 2 shots lying there.
13-7 down after 11 ends.
You're a bit wide, Ferdy. A little bit wide and through.
Stefan just needs to draw around his own boulder in front. It looks like he doesn't have weight on this one again.
No. Ferdy doesn't want to give back what they hard earned last end.
Faddy just going a bit wide on that one.
Yeah.
And that was his last wood. So, chance for Stefan just to go around his own one. I think he still has quite a bit of room to draw in there. But he's looking at promoting his own balls up.
No, they're actually looking to move that striped one out the head. That's what his partner's calling. They're going to try and move that one. He's going to have to play with a little bit of weight. I would say that a draw is better.
Yeah.
Lots of space for the draw, and he's got bowls behind it.
Yeah, he's
On the,
trying.
Trying on the backhand.
I think he might be just trying to get a touch onto that front ball of his own. Just
it's
trying
not
to
hard
promote it, but I think there might have been enough room to draw around.
2.
No, that's 2-2 them. So they move on to 9.
9, 13, 9.
I think those 2 short bowls he had before that one might have played into his mind a bit. Just through on that first ball. Let's quickly just get the camera angle right for you guys. We're still stuck on the ditch there.
The Sables seem to be quite a nice side.
Fully agree.
Well, they won their first game, so
Oh, did they?
they won 13-10, I think.
Boland lost to Western Province in the first round, did they? I think that's right.
Now the Boland district who will be hosting the under 30s later in the year in Hermanus.
Jacques, where the Nationals being held next year?
I think the men are in Port Natal, if I'm correct, and I think the ladies are somewhere in Gauteng somewhere. I'm not sure if it's Ekurhuleni or
Okay.
I'll just have to check.
And the All Cape? Oh. I suppose Warrington is not in any of the Capes, eh?
Yeah, we are in the All Cape. We fall under the Northern Cape, but over the last few years, it's been difficult for the sides from the Northern Cape to get to the All Capes.
Correct. Because everything was in Cape Town.
Yes, so there was a lot of travelling, and unfortunately, as many of the bowlers are working and hoping to play nationals as well, which is another week, so it's 2-3 weeks depending on your tournament that
And
you're out
petrol
of
per
action.
litre these days doesn't cost tuppence halfpenny.
Yeah.
Those are the guys supporting Mpumalanga.
Ah,
He's come up. He borrowed his dad's caravan. We met when we'd just been to the Kowie for 2 weeks, so we went and played at Sables River Lodge, and that's where he plays out of. And he says his father's got an old German big caravan. Takes 3 days to put up and 3 days to break down.
And you hope you don't have to pull it with a V8 with the current petrol price.
No. I want to see which bowls the other lady of Western Province is playing with.
Oh, look there.
She's playing with the greenish ones.
So they could
The Northern Free State is all black.
Boland are holding. Yes.
Mm.
I just see
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I think whatever Ferry's going to play, I don't think it's going to be short. He'll either try to promote. It's taking a good line.
Bit narrow, isn't it?
He just needs to get a touch onto that front one. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, it was a bit narrow on that one. They just needed to get a touch. So that's 1 to Boland. So they're getting into striking distance again.
Yep.
10-13. A few close games we've had this morning. Not many runaway games. I'm moving the mat up.
Western Province conceded 1 or 2 there. I see Northern Free State are 14 and they're 12 after 14 ends. And Northwest is 27 as opposed to KZN's 4.
That's a bit of a runaway score.
That's after 16 ends.
So only 2 more.
Northern Cape 14 and Eden 8. And Eden won this morning, if I'm not wrong.
Well, they won well. Shall I just go and update from the other green because we now should be
Close to the end.
Close to the end. Good of you.
Thanks again, Jonty, for running to the other green for us. Unfortunately, the sun is out now, or is gone now, so you won't be heating up while you're running that way. Yeah, unfortunately, Boland giving away the jack there, rolling it into the ditch. So Helen
Is that so? I
decided.
didn't see that.
Yeah,
We were changing seats here.
so Helen moved the mat back and made it a short end.
And the bowl is short by a large meter.
Yeah. This jack just on about 24, 25 meters. It looks like a good tactic. Because both bowls of Annalie are through about 2 meters.
Correct. The marker's on 23 meters, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's 25.
Oh, good draw here by Ellen. Well adjusted from that first bowl of hers. See if Annalie can adjust her length as well. Good line by her on the first 2 bowls. This one looks to be close.
She's got it.
Yeah, that shot. It's a measure indicated by Stefan. Helen just putting a bit of insurance there at the back. Loads of support for Boland and Sables on our viewerships. So drop us a comment where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out in a bit. Just getting to the business end of the games. Stefan with such a smooth delivery.
I think he's going to be a 15 down to North Free State.
Yeah, here's some updates from the red section. Ekuleni are 10-9 ahead against Natal Inland. Border and Sedi Beng are 13 all. Kingfisher are leading 13-6 against Gauteng North. Port Natal and Southern Free State are 14 all. And Eastern Province are 26 ahead. Playing Limpopo.
Super.
On our green, Northwest are leading KZN Country 27-4. Northern Cape are leading 14-8 against Eden. Johannesburg are leading 14-12 against Mpumalanga. Northern Free State are 15-12 up against Western Province. And Sables are 13-10 ahead.
That 15-12 lead of Northern Free State over Western Province is shot up to 20 shots to 20 shots to 12 after 16. You must have picked up a handful on the last end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a job enough.
And that
I've put out the whole program now on my computer. I just put in the scores and add a bit of detail. Yeah. Now to watch a bit of bowls.
Sure, they must have dropped a whole 5 there, Western Province.
And Northwest is still holding a considerable lead after 17 ends. They're leading 27-5 in the end rink there.
I think KZN Country would want this last end to get done and dusted. Get back
Have a
into
bite
the
of
clubhouse
lunch.
and reset.
Yes.
What did they do this morning? Yes.
Oh, they haven't had a good tournament so far. The 3 grey ones very prominent down at the end of in the Boland Sables game. I think that must be Annalie.
Yes.
Is it Annalie Stevens for Boland?
That's Annalise Stevens from Boland playing with the Kowie bowls. Helen playing with the more colourful tricolours. With her and Ferdi. The tricolours, it looks like it's aero bowls. And the other colours looks like Henselite colours from this angle. A good draw there by Ferdi. I think he's taken shot there. Yeah.
Certainly looks like it, yes. He's tricolour going in there.
Sables leading 14-10 here after 14 ends. Busy with the 15th. And holding shot with Ferdi just taking off too much there. After a brilliant draw on the last one. Let's see what.
Northern Free State lost by 1 this morning.
They turned it around.
They could actually win that one.
Getting a touch onto that shot ball. I think he's converted down back to free.
Well, heavens yes.
Ferdi will favour himself to get a similar result. Maybe moving that first shot out again. Let's see if he's adjusted his weight on that last ball of his. It's going to be close. Oh, just sneaking through there. But he's cutting off quite a lot there. I think it's only one down now.
I see Neil Burkett is on the jack there. However,
He needs to be. They're 12-20 down after 16 ends.
now they're going to try and run that head. Let's see what happens.
It's definitely eyeing up to run on that end, on that rink. Oh, Stefan just a bit short on this one. Ferdy asking me if he's a bit scared.
Oh, you're not even there.
Basically declared it.
Suddenly the clouds are starting to come over and it's now starting to get cold again.
Yeah, so there goes our idea of sitting in the sun this afternoon. Looking like dussies.
Yeah.
It's 1-2 Boland. So they move on to 11. Annalie moving the mat up again. Last time she did this, she put the ball into the ditch. Small margin for error. Well controlled there on the 2-meter mark.
Oh, the experienced Springback, I think, did something there.
Sylvia, have a look at the second.
Yeah.
A good start here by Annalie.
Very good start. Yes, a matter of centimetres away. But Helen trying her best.
Oh, gee whiz. Just one. 2013.
And then also not a bad start. Second shot there.
Boland is staying in this game.
Yeah, they need a 2 or a 3 here too.
They've still got 3 ends.
I need at least a 1 or a 2 on one of the next ends. Annalie's really trying hard here.
Sure.
Almost getting the jack there. Luckily missing that one. If she
Was a lucky
sliced
miss
that one,
for,
it would have gone to Helen's
Annalise
ball.
should have, pushed it over to the Sables side.
Helen a bit through on this one. I think this one's going to go for a drink into the ditch.
One to Boland at the moment, Jock.
Yes, it looks like it's just the one. The front grey one of Annalie. I think Stefan will just try to maybe rest out that ball of Helen on the side. Maybe chop and lie it. So I think he'll rather be wide than narrow. Looks like a good line here. Just needs to sit there and... Oh, it's close. Helen is having a look.
What do you think there? 2?
No, just one. I I think that front one is a bit short still. Helen doesn't look too.
My first call that it was two lying there, but I think Jacques is right. Just one in it. This might change things. No, it won't.
It's just a bit narrow on that one. A good weight on that one, so he was definitely going for the shot ball.
Yeah.
Ah. Annelie favouring her ball for second shot.
She's just saying that if he rests that one, they'll 3.
Yes.
Oh, and it's not far away.
It's going to be close. Oh, what a draw.
Oh, well bowled, man.
Superb weight control.
I think Ferry will just want to adjust his line a little bit on that last ball he had. It looks like he's playing with the same weight. Just needs to get a touch onto that one. Or the yeah, so yeah. Helen indicating that one was in play, in count.
Just one in it there, Jacques.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, so the other one was in play for second shot, the one that was moved out. I think.
Ali.
Stefan going with quite a bit of weight in here. I think he just needs to get he wants to get a touch onto his ball and move Helen's one out there. Pop it out.
Sure. Wow, I thought he would
I found that strange, actually.
I think if he got the shot, then he was holding.
He was
Probably.
trying to take Helen out.
Yeah, he was taking to take Helen out, so hitting his own ball, and then popping Helen out to the side there, to the back. And then he would have had 6 if he stayed.
Ah,
So it was
Well, let's
probably
see
well worth the
let's see
attempt.
what Ferdy does to try and recover.
But I think he's only.
Yes,
a draw.
maybe one measure for second down. It's playing with a drawing weight or just resting out onto that one. Yeah,
No,
one.
that's bowling.
And I think it's.
That's bowling. To make 2.
Very good. No, it's still one.
Let's see
Still
how.
one.
Let's see. They're looking at the second one. I think they'll have to measure that one. I think Helen will ask for a measure. Yes. That bluish ball of Stefan is hanging at an angle. You can see the umpires.
2.
Yeah, that's 2. 2 down.
13-14 with 2 ends to go.
No.
No. It's Sables who picked it. So Sables picked up 2 there. So they move on to 16.
Oh, sorry, Sables, you're quite correct. I beg your pardon. With 2 ends to go.
And in Mpumalanga, 18-14 down in the last.
And there he's driving in that game.
Does everything on that drive. Bit of frustration in that shot. From Francois, who was on ring 1 in our first game.
Yeah.
Helen with a good start here, putting the pressure on. Annelie on the
See some
forehand.
action again with Mpumalanga playing against Johannesburg. And is that Ferdy who's driving for all his he took something out.
It's Francois driving there.
Francois, sorry. Quite correct. Francois Hanekom.
Helen a bit short on this one, but it's in front. Good line. Only a minor adjustment will get onto that shot ball. Great weight on that one. Helen promoting herself up onto the jack.
Sables are lying nicely now.
Sables holding, looks like it could, I don't know, that front one could be in count as for free. Stefan making contact there, but I think he's taken out all the wrong ones. And that match wrapping up. On ring 3, JBA versus...
Is it 3 to Johannesburg, John?
Definitely at least 2. They're looking for the second one, so it's 2 to JBA. So they
Gives them 2017.
2014. Yeah. Okay.
You said, Jonty, that's being skipped by Bobby Donnelly,
That's correct, yes.
ex-Springback.
Yes.
Helen asking Ferdi just to put a bit of insurance at the back.
Sensible direction.
Yeah, definitely. They have nothing at the back, and I think it's a good spot there. He's covering the 2 meters and behind. So let's see, Stefan just trying to get close there. He just needs to get a touch onto him. I think
he's
he's a bit
cutting
narrow. Yeah, we're cutting very narrow on that one. Maybe in 2 minds on which shot he should play.
It actually bends a lot in that corner. That's carrying.
Oh, another
just
insurance
carrying.
policy.
More insurance from Ferdy. There must be lying 2 or 3 there, Jacques.
It looks like it's definitely 2,
2,
maybe a
yeah.
measure for the third one. It's going to be close. Oh, getting onto the touch, popping it out, but that insurance cover is coming in
Look
handy.
at the insurance cover. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what you call extra gap cover.
Yeah, I think Ferry has taken that out from Perfect Delivery. That insurance cover, one of the sponsors of Bowl South Africa. And he knows the line to get there, so he'll get this one close. I think it might just be
a little
through.
heavy.
It's difficult to see from this angle. See if I can get it from behind to see if we can get a better.
Oh, this is a big bowl.
Yeah, it's in Stefan's hand. He's just going for the draw. Is he there?
Yeah, he's there.
He's
I
short.
think
No,
not.
he's not.
It looks
Sure,
like.
they didn't even wait for it.
And then placing the mat. And just see how many they got there. It looks like it could just be 1. Yeah, it's just the 1. So they move on to 17-11.
At this level, that's a pretty comfortable lead with one end in hand. Would you say, Jacques?
Yeah, you would
Should
expect
give you
them not to give away a 6.
Correct. strategic play and insurance at the back end.
I see that Northern Cape are trailing by 1 with 3 ends to go.
That game, like our first game, it seems like they're up and down.
Yes,
And they're playing Eden, are they?
Yeah, they're playing Eden, and they were well ahead
they were.
Ah,
at the last update. I think it was 11.
14-8.
Yeah, 14-8. So Eden with a great comeback there. And looks like Northern Free State also won their match. I'm not sure what the final score was, but they were 20-13 up on before the last end. So Helen just through there, but a great line again. Just not having the petrol to get that last meter.
looking across at the Northern Cape game, that is Jan Erasmus, is it, Jacques?
That's
So
Jan
the last ball.
Erasmus, the last ball, and it looks like he's one down from this angle.
Mind you, they've only played 15 ends.
And so they still have a few ends to go. On the last end of this match. Most of these players have finished within 2 hours. Good time keeping. Heeding the request last night to speed up the games, to make sure we get all the games done before darkness hits us.
28 minutes past. So they've played just over 2 hours. Am I right?
Yeah.
We're scheduled to start at 25 past. I think they're lying 2 here, Boland.
Yeah, no, it looks like Helen's back ball is just too far to be in count.
This is a game changer. No.
I just needed to touch onto that ball and would have ricocheted in.
There we have it from the players. Net to here.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
So, talking about getting the touch inside, what do you guys down here call it when the person gets a lucky wick inside onto the jack? There by us, we have a club that's quite famous for getting that, so we call it the Swizer draw.
I think there's the shot.
Yeah, that's
Well
definitely
bowled.
shot well bowled there by Ferdi.
Ferdi Janssen drawing the shot. There's still 3 bowls to come. So Stefan
Stefan with 2 of them.
being told Eniki off.
I was going to
What is
try and
after? Evelyn Brandt.
he just wants to open it up and maybe have the option of burning it. See his angle. It looks like he's going to hit something. Has not done too
Gone
much
far and
damage,
wide, but haven't touched the jack or the shot.
but he has opened it up for himself for
Absolutely.
the next one.
Pointed out by a club mate that in fact Ferdi and Helen are holding the 2 at the back. So if it does go into the ditch,
Yeah, but he indicated, Stefan, he said to Annalie, he's going to try and open it up and then have the option to burn it.
to burn it.
But I think if Ferdi gets one close here, then it will really mess up that IFDN plan. Just needs to get a
Is he
second shot
there?
in here.
He's not there.
Oh, just short. He just needed to get that second shot in to put the pressure on, because he's only one down. So, but like you say, the danger is there's nothing at the back for him.
Yeah, but he's only got one other ball in the head there. He's got to draw it off.
My money's on him going for it.
I think he's
More
also
than
going to go
pound
for the
on.
burn to have another end to see what he can do.
There he goes.
He went bumpy at the beginning, but he takes his own ball out and gives free to... It looks like it could be free.
Yep.
It's at least 2. Helen is going to tell Ferdy. No, you're not allowed to.
What?
Has he got another ball? No, he hasn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, I beg your pardon. I was just going to say you can't measure.
I think it's going to be free from this angle. If I look at the length of that string, yeah, it's well in. I think if I was Helen, I would maybe even look at the back one, just in case. Yeah, she does. So that's
3.
free. The final score here is 20-11 in favor of Sables. Well played by Helen and Ferdi. It was really a tough game. It was closer than the end score finally indicated. So yeah, thank you for the commentary again. We'll see you after lunch. It's good to have you guys here helping me out.
Thank you very much, Jacques. And what we'll do is we'll bring all the results from the first 2 rounds just to update everybody.
Yeah.
I think Brian's very keen to know what's happening at that Northern Cape game.
Yes.
And
And they're almost, they're 2 ends left there.
And they're 15 all.
Yeah, very close.
So Brian will definitely have to tune in to get the final results. So we won't give him the pleasure of the final results just now. Force him to come back and watch the third match. But he's always watching, so I don't think we'll have to worry too much.
Is this one of our viewers you're talking about?
Yes, Brian Benito there from Kimberley. I'll see if I can get Ferdi maybe for a quick interview.
Do that.
Hi, we're joined here by Ferdi Jansen from Sables, the winning skip. How was the game? It was quite close.
Awesome. The opponents always put the pressure on. You have to think every ball.
I have to say, the lead changed quite a lot during the match, and I think the end score doesn't really reflect what happened in the match because it was you up, them up, you up. So
Yeah, we're very fortunate. Sometimes on these faster greens, you put that extra weight on, you get the ball on the wrong side, it goes bad for you. And that's what basically happened with Boland. That just a little bit of meter too much, and then I think but they played very well. And the pressure was there until the last ball. So.
Yeah, and I have to say that the insurance policy you put there at the back on the second last end really paid off. I jokingly said you probably got that insurance policy from Perfect Delivery.
My insurance is unfortunately the Lord. Okay, I have no insurance. I believe in the Lord. So, but that's a game, and I enjoyed it. We did see what might happen. The wife called it, and you know what? A husband that listens is a good husband.
We were joking at there's not many couples that are husband and wife who are playing. It's difficult sometimes to keep the emotions on par when you're on the green, not to upset each other. But you and Helen are a good combination. She's a good player. I've been watching her this whole year. I'm always following her around, it seems like, because I've seen her at the Women Nationals and at the Masters. So she's been on coverage quite a lot. So it's good to see her. And you always get lots of support from Sables. Just a message for the people back home.
Yeah, listen to your wife. To Sables, they support us very well. You know, each and every we got so many messages from Sables friends and other clubs. Yeah, we appreciate it, guys. Thanks you very much, and we'll try not to disappoint you. And like this is a marriage retreat. If you play balls, you gotta listen. Thanks.
Thanks, Paddy. Thanks for joining us.
Ferdy, what about the green? Were you happy with it?
Oh, the green's awesome. Listen, I always say first look at the playing field, because if you want to see good balls, give the people a good green. And I think you can see it here. There's some excellent balls being played here today. No, lovely greens.
And a lovely venue as well.
Yeah, well, remember one thing, if you win it, the greens are good.
You never hear us a winning skip complain about the greens.
No, you can't.
Thanks, Paddy. Have a lovely day. Thanks for joining
Thank
us.
you, guys. Thanks.